while since I've done a reintroduce myself video. My name is Sarah Michelle Wong, and I'm a certified life coach, a transformation coach. I am also a full-time live streamer here on TikTok, and I kind of merge the two worlds together. I have kind of been majorly changing how I do my live streams over the last month. And before I say this, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who has been asking about my coaching and about my business. It means so much to have your guys' support. We have brought on 2 new clients this week alone, which is such a blessing. My books are currently open and I cannot wait, and I pray that I will be able to be of service to even more of you guys out there. So I thought today would be the perfect opportunity to reintroduce myself. I have some common questions that have been coming through, and I would love to answer them for you in this video so that I can bring people to this video and that we can address things here moving forward. So the first question is, what is life coaching? What is transformation coaching? So life coaching is coaching for your life, obviously, and specifically is goal setting and accountability for those goals. It uses specific frameworks. So most coaches either adopt frameworks that have been taught to them, or they create their own frameworks that they work their clients through, step-by-step kind of processes that you basically teach you how to live life better, so that you can go really from just surviving life to thriving in life, and knowing when a challenge occurs or when a roadblock comes up, because they certainly will. We cannot prevent those not great moments from happening. It's about having those tools in your toolkit, having support, right? Having somebody that you can fall back onto, so that you know that you're not alone and that you have the resources, the tools, and the knowledge, the expertise, the wisdom to move yourself through this experience. So that is life coaching is. I like to kind of specifically narrow in on transformational coaching, because the point in which I find my clients is typically through a major transition, right? Whether it's a breakup, a job loss, because I have really uniquely been able to know and learn and understand how to not only make it through those really difficult experiences, but thrive through them, bring purpose to them, and really allow for those moments to become a definition for who we are and how we move forward. Now, the next question that I get a lot is, what does a session look like with you? So my onboarding sessions tend to be a little bit longer. They usually go anywhere between 90 minutes up to 2 to 3 hours sometimes, just depending on how much we have to go through. I know that sounds like a really long time, but 100% of my clients and I, by the second hour, 2-3 hours in, we're like, wow, I can't believe how fast time is going by, because once we get into the conversation, the time just begins to fly. So carve out a nice little chunk of time, and we begin a session talking about what it is that you're struggling with, really being able to have just a really sincere conversation to learn what you're going through, what the challenges are, and then we pivot gears into the goal setting, right? So how are we gonna make change? What are we gonna do, right? We're gonna look at the long term. By the end of your life, what do you want to achieve? If you don't know, during the duration of our coaching, we're gonna work towards answering those questions, right? There's gonna be a lot of big questions that if you don't have answers towards, as we move through our coaching together, we will begin to answer all of those questions. You will begin to think on those things and learn, right? How, again, you can best play the game of life. By the end of the session, I will be taking notes. I create a working document for you, a Google document, where I have everything that we've been through, everything that we've talked through, put your long-term, your short-term goals, and everything that we need to do. So I send that Google document off to you, and then typically I do like to start with a 2-session minimum, and typically the second session is 2 weeks out, maybe 1 week, depending on your need. For the course of those 2 weeks, I'm going to be checking in with you, seeing how things are moving along. How are you following up with your goals? Are the goals working? And then upon our check-in session, our first check-in session, we'll be assessing that, and we'll be really discussing how the 2 weeks have been, how things have changed. And like I said, we'll be adding to that Google document, so the Google document will remain one living, breathing document. Now, I I have a framework that I created 4 years ago. It is called the mental gardening process, and I kind of brought it back into my practice recently, and I forgot how amazing it is and how much I love it. And I will teach you that process. I will guide you step by step through that process, and as you learn how to implement those steps in your life, you will, if you can apply those steps successfully, you can really navigate through whatever life throws at you. The frequency in which I work with my clients, we can work together as frequently as weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. It just really depends. Now, my pricing is currently at its lowest rate. So if you're watching this I'm recording this on May 10th. If I do have any changing in my pricing, I will definitely update it. I will update you guys. I will let you know. But if you're watching this video right now, it's currently at its lowest rate. I am going to be getting a new certification. So that's another question, is what are your qualifications? I currently have a Master Mindfulness certification and a life coaching certification through the Modern Applied Psychology Institute. And the life coaching certification that I am currently in the process of obtaining is through the International Association of Professional Recovery Coaches. So I'm excited to be getting my certifications renewed, and as I do so, pricing is going to change. But until I had that certification, I am not going to be changing pricing. Everything is going to remain the same. And so right now is actually a great time to get in. Right now is the perfect time to look that onboarding session, get in with me if it sounds like it's something that you're interested in. I mentioned that I am also a full-time live streamer. I do live stream every single day. I used to do more of the competitive TikTok live battling and all of that stuff, but that just really isn't my thing. I got on TikTok to share with you guys my coaching business, and after going through a lot of ups and downs, I really want to focus back into that, because that is who I am, and being able to really focus in on my business will allow for me to pursue other goals within my business. Like, I've had a podcast before. I would love to bring that back, getting onto YouTube, recording more content that is focused around the life coaching stuff. So that is really a part of my page that I want to pursue more of. You guys see I post food videos, other videos, worship videos, all of that will continue, but I really want to continue to focus in on the life coaching. I don't have that much more time left in this video. I hope that this answers all of the questions that you guys had. If you do have any more questions, feel free to ask, and I'll either video response or I'll respond in the comments. And thank you. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one.